I'm not as drunk as I usually am. So
What?
when we do Classy Redneck.
I'm not as drunk as I think you am.
I'm not as drunk as I usually am.
We're cutting all that out. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Season 2 video from West Virginia. This time featuring my boy, the Classy Redneck.
That's
and
right.
We just did a Hot Wings challenge with the Hot Ones Season 22 sauces. And I did a video earlier that I will link here that you can see where I tasted all of these sauces individually. We just did some wings. I had planned on grilling the wings, but we actually had some winter weather here in Northern Virginia today. So we didn't grill the wings. We did them in the convection oven and whatever. At the end of the day, we're still trying some hot sauces. Or we did try some hot sauces.
We sure did.
So let's run through these real quick. So I tasted all of these beforehand. You were largely unexposed to these, other than the Los Calientes Barbacoa
Yep.
and Da Bomb in the number 8 position.
Regrettably, yes, I've had that before.
So we struggled a little bit. The heat level, like just in general, like the heat level on the front half, what did you think? What was going through your head as we worked our way from 1 to 5?
Yeah, I mean, I was amazed. Like the flavors were really great on this end, but I didn't even really think there was a tinge of heat until probably 5 or 6.
Exactly. Exactly. Like, talk about like how the Hot Ones guests get like lulled into a false sense of security. Like, I think more than ever, this lineup is dangerous. These are so easy until you get up here to the Diablo Power Jab. That sucker was brutal. But let's run through real quick about what we thought about the flavors, right? So, like, who doesn't love buffalo wings, right? And for Hot Ones to release a buffalo sauce, I was pretty excited for this. What did you think of the flavors on this?
I thought the flavors were okay. I don't think it lived up to the expectations of what I would expect from a Hot Ones buffalo sauce. Yeah.
I agree 100%. That's probably the biggest letdown in the season 22 Hot Ones box. It's not that exciting. It's too pepper forward. It's not buttery enough. It doesn't take me where I wanted to or expected to be.
And they do so much, out of the box that even if they'd have done something completely out of the box with this one, I probably would have been good with it. But it was
right. It was like trying to be there, but just wasn't. All right, so that takes us to the Angry Goat, number 2, blistered shishito and garlic hot sauce. I love this sauce. What do you think?
Yeah, it was a ton of good flavor. Like you said, there was several in there. Had we grilled these, I think the match would have been perfect. I believe that's one of them.
So many of these, if the wings were grilled, get that char on there, it just would have taken the whole experience to a whole nother level. Still a great sauce. Can't wait to try it again on a grilled, round 2.
Yeah.
Shall we say. This thing, we still don't know how to say it correctly. Pisquea.
Pisquea. Yeah, probably.
Pisquea. Oh my God. So fruity, right? It was fantastic on the baked wings. It would probably be great on grilled wings.
Yeah, I couldn't even really. I mean, like we said, there was hardly any heat on this end. This was more just like a fruity sauce. I mean, it was.
So we had the same experience where it was like the initial burn that kicked in from this mild guy at 1800 Scoville was the only burn that we both were feeling all the way through. And I would say even into the Los Calientes Barbacoa, which we know and love. Great sauce. We don't need to spend a lot of time on that one. I mean, it's It's basically a spicy barbecue sauce packaged in a hot sauce bottle, meant to be poured on meats, especially grilled meats. It was even fine on baked wings. I'll eat that sauce every day if I have the opportunity to do so. But then things took a turn, right? Around number 5, the old power jab. So when I tried this guy for the first time earlier today, I was really, really surprised at how big the ginger punch was without any food alongside of it. And then the pepper came through. But you were trying it for the first time with food, and I feel like I had a different experience. So what was your experience with the Diablo power jab?
Yeah, I didn't really. Did you do the same as we did? You just kind of tried them,
I went through all of these just on a spoon.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, for these, like you said, there was a little bit of heat. There was really nothing for these. This is the first one where I was like, even though I'm familiar with this one, I was like, okay, there was some heat beyond what this one was. And then this one really, kicked it up a notch, I think, for sure. But, I didn't really catch the ginger as much as, it had a very, Caribbean feel to it, I thought. And, the heat was more on the back end. I didn't really catch the ginger.
Yeah, it definitely hit different with food. That shocked me because, like I said in the video I shot earlier, like just the sauce on its own, you get this big ginger warmth that alongside,
Going off the rails.
do it,
Sorry,
man,
yeah.
do it. Yeah, this is
little...
good. I'll do it again. I mean, now that my palate's settled down a little bit, I ain't scared.
Oh yeah, you really pick up the ginger when it's...
The ginger just boom, right?
Yeah.
Oh
my goodness.
Taking a drink of an adult beverage there may have skewed your final perception of it.
Yeah, maybe, but
Because
I don't want to hack it all up on the...
so what happened for you going from here to here?
Like I said, this is really, the heat was perceptible here, kicked up a notch here, and then it just, it really kicked up there. But I thought it was a great sauce. We had been building the whole time, so the whiskey, the smoke, the flavors were all there. And having, built up to that heat level, it wasn't too over
So
the top.
yeah,
But it definitely brought the heat.
Still kind of a smooth ride, but the flavors. Where I guess what I'm trying to get at is, tasting these sauces just straight up on a spoon, your palate is really going for a roller coaster. Where when you've got some wings involved, you're putting these sauces on some food, it kind of tempers that sine wave a little bit. So I was surprised a little bit to see that how I experienced that sauce off of a spoon and how I experienced it on wings today was almost identical. Still almost like a spicy cotton candy kind of thing. There's a lot of sweetness going on here, and the lemongrass made it refreshing even though it was punishing. Does that make any sense at all?
Yeah, no, I get, you get that kind of, I don't know if I'd describe lemongrass as citrusy, but, kind of that back end of it, kind of cleanse your palate. That's not even the right word.
Well, yeah, it kind of cleans things up. It's a refreshing sort of flavor.
Yeah, kind of like a way to finish it off,
Right. And at the same time, it kind of screws with your brain because it's like, here we are up to, 77,000 Scoville or... Oh, no, that's when we finally broke the 100,000 Scoville mark. 110,000.
110, yeah, okay.
110,000. But it was such a slow build up to number 5, and then another kind of smooth transition between 5, 6, and 7, and then but then.
Oh.
Our old friend. Enemy? Frenemy? Does the bomb beyond insanity deserve to have any version of friend?
Never.
No. Just sheer punishment. Actually, you enjoyed the flavor of it a little bit more today. Maybe because of all of the fruitier stuff that we were starting with?
I think so. Like, we had such a good build-up of flavors. When I first, this only lasted for like a second, but there was like this, smoky chipotle thing, like right when it hit my palate, and then I started choking and crying. And,
like, oh, this isn't so bad. This must be a new bottle of the Bomb Beyond Insanity, not the same one that Wes brings over all the time.
And of course, I overdid it too. I put like 3 times more than I should have on there.
Well, we have to make good content here.
Yeah, well,
Even when we're not recording.
With all of these, you get lulled into that false sense of security.
Right.
You're like, oh, this is so good, blah, 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 and then you die.
And then you die. Exactly. Yeah. The Bomb Beyond Insanity. It's not a good sauce. No one likes it. Anyone who says they like this is either insane or freaking lying to you. Don't trust anyone who says they like this sauce.
I feel like the only reason they include it is they get great profit margins off of this for some reason, and they just throw it in with the rest.
Yeah, I mean it makes for good content, right?
Yeah,
it's a hot sauce that you eat on the internet. That's pretty much what it was born and bred for. Then you would think you would get some relief, and you kind of do. Dawson's, I'm on record. I love this company. They make some of the best hot sauces I've ever had. I've tried, 10, 11, 12 different sauces from these guys. Did you get to try any back in the day when we worked together? And
I'm familiar with the name.
Sampler.
I'm pretty sure I've had several of the Dawson's as well.
They make some damn tasty sauce. This one, I don't know. I'm still kind of struggling to wrap my brain around. 7-pot pepper mash, maple syrup in there, the sambuca, the fennel.
Oh, that's
right. It was like buffalo sauce and Jägermeister had a baby. Right? But it looks so good. It's like the same beautiful orange color as the Dawson's original.
Yeah. Well, it does look nice, but yeah, it's like eating hot wings with Jägermeister.
It was a little weird, but it still tasted better than the Bomb Beyond Insanity, right?
Yes.
And did you put more than you wanted on your wing for this one, or did you get the right amount?
I think I might have got the right amount on that one.
Because I do remember what happened on number 10. So our first time fully experiencing Pepper X. We've had some last dabs. We've had a couple different versions of this sauce as it has evolved over the years. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't quite this, because the Apollo, remember the last couple of rounds of wings that we did? The Apollo sauce just had all of the nasty stuff of a super hot pepper going on. It was bitter and soapy, and it was almost like if we were doing the Bomb in the number 8 position, then the Apollo in number 10 was almost taking you right back to that same bitter, acrid, battery acid bullcrap of the Bomb. This is a little different. This is a different animal. It tastes like peppers.
Yeah.
But at Scoville level TBD, to be determined. I got hot sauce on my finger. Now my pants are going to burst into flames. Scoville level to be determined, but the Pepper X is the new hottest pepper in the world. So this sauce is somewhere in the range of 3 million, right? As usual, because you're still suffering from this, and you got a little boost from this, was that a ramp up for you, or was it just like cruising right along?
I mean, it was a ramp up, but it wasn't. This is like 135, I think, 600, and then 3 million. So,
Yep.
like, it doesn't seem like it's that much of a ramp up, you know? Like, I did the X, I put way too much on there. It builds, you know, the heat was long lasting. I'm probably still experiencing it, to be honest with you. But,
Oh yeah, I still got a little throat burn going on. To be fair, we finished eating the wings 25, 30 minutes ago. I don't know. Like it's been a while. So, I mean, ultimately, I think I prefer this new Last Dab experience to Apollo.
I would agree with that, yeah.
It's not as pungent and bitter. It doesn't taste as much like poison, even though it's even hotter.
Compared to the bomb, none of them really taste as poison.
Anything compared to Da Bomb Beyond Insanity is
But yeah, it's definitely
like candy.
A step up from Apollo, I think. Even considering the
Step in the right direction.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess that pretty much wraps it up. You got anything else to say?
No, I think I'm good.
All right. Thanks for making another appearance on my channel.
All right, and we'll see you on mine next time I shoot.
I will see you and will see you on future videos from West Virginia and the Classy Redneck. If you haven't checked out any Classy Redneck videos, Mr. Redneck here and I pair classic down-home redneck American foods with highfalutin wines. It's a whole nother universe. Check it out sometime. Link in the description. I'll see you guys soon.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to get some frog legs so we can have those with some wines.
Frog legs for the win. Da Bomb Beyond Insanity frog legs.
Oh.
I'm out.